What is up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of the Toy Freaks. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. We have another pickup video, and as you can see, it is going to be very Lego centric today. We've got some pickups, and I thought I would show you how I actually break down a box or a bag of bulk Legos and how that works out with bulk Lego and minifigures. So without further delay, I hope you're here for the stay. Okay, that was dumb, I'm sorry. So my daughter and I were at Target, and I was able to pick up the last of the Micro Machine Series 1 2-packs that I needed. Now I'm gonna have to audit my entire collection because I'm sure that I picked up this orange Fire Chief car. That is something that I would totally get first time around. It does come with a licensed Chevy Silverado, and I know that I don't have this one. It is a Bugatti set. Comes with a police motorcycle. It's kind of hard to make out the detailing on that, but like I said, I know I didn't have that one. I'm pretty sure I had this one, but like I explained in my previous video and my other Micro Machine reviews, I really liked that Jazzwares was giving us color inserts with all that information on it. They acted as a checklist for each series. It looks like they've stopped doing that, at least for the 2-packs. Probably cost saving, and I get it, but you can, scan the thing there and hopefully download or, register online and maybe keep track of your collection. But I'll do a little bit more research on that, and I will get back to you. Okay, so sorry for the bad lighting. So I go to a Goodwill, they had these bags of Legos, $30 each. I said, can I see those? And she was like, yeah, sure. Hey, we tried to put all the little guys in this bag, and I'm like, I will take that one. And as I'm examining it, there's some really cool stuff in there. There's a shark kind of right there. You kind of see it right there. There's parts and pieces. Looks like there's a 3PO in there. But what I got really excited about was this Tribal Chief horse. So this was released in 4 sets in 1997, and then one last set in 2002. It's obviously retired, and you're not going to find it out there very often, and Lego isn't going to make more Native American or Indian stuff just because of the sensitivity of it. So this horse right here is about $10 to $15 just for the horse, which pays for half of the bag. Turn this guy over. There's a crocodile, one of the older style crocodiles right there. You can see there's a bunch of head pieces, little, it's like a life vest, just all kinds of good stuff in there. So my plan is to tear the bag apart, find out what's in there, and then show you guys what's left over or what I sourced out of here at the end of the episode. You saw in the intro there, we'll just rock right through these two. This is the Lego Star Wars Character Encyclopedia with the updated and expanded. Now this does have the Boba Fett prototype minifigure. It's about a $50 minifigure, which is crazy. And I got this book at the flea market for $6. So we got a very good deal there. Plus, I kind of want to add some of these to the Lego stuff just because they are a nice reference when it comes to the minifigures, what sets they were in, the specific detailing on them. And they just look kind of cool. There's Zeb Aurelius, one of the rarer Star Wars figures from Star Wars Rebels Ghost. The Ghost is their ship, of course, if you've watched the Rebel series. But yeah, I have one of these, very cool. And what's funny about these is just because of the way they were made, it cracks right here on the side. So if you have one that's not cracked, you can definitely get some good value. But for sure, $6, this was a no-brainer. So the second set I picked up is Lego set 21312, the Women of NASA. Space sets always do well, and this is a Lego Idea set, by the way. Lego Ideas 19, but this Women of NASA set came out, I want to say like 2017, 2018, somewhere in there. So it's had its 2 years of shelf life. It's been retired for like 2 years, so we're gonna start seeing higher returns on this set. What's really cool about this set, and I like it for a lot of reasons anyway, but I'm a minifigure person, so I love the minifigures. All 4 of those minifigures are exclusive. They have dual molded expressions, face prints, and they just look very, very nice. I like that there's 3 pieces. You can kind of layer them on your shelves or display them around the house, right? You're not limited to one stand with all 3 pieces on there. So yeah, from that standpoint, looks really, really cool. And the manual is really thick, and it gives you an in-depth background on each one of these women. So if you're a Lego investor, you just like really cool, unique Lego sets, definitely think about grabbing this one. I think you can still get it for about $30 or $35 brand new on eBay, which I think is a really, really good price. But yeah, I'll stop talking about that. So this set, I really, really enjoy it. All right, so the total is in. We sorted everything. We actually did really well, just not in the bulk department. We actually did really well on the minifigures and extra parts. But we had 3 pounds, 13 ounces there. The box that I weighed the bulk in was 4.7 ounces, which gives us a total of 3 pounds, 8.5 ounces. I sell bulk Lego for about $5 a pound. So that comes out to $17.50. When you buy stuff at Goodwill, this is what I'm talking about. This is 8 ounces of broken Lego, not Lego stuff, trash, you know, just nonsense. And that brick looks good, but when you turn it over, like, look at that, it's gross. So we threw that one away. But that would have been an extra 8 ounces, which would have given us like 4 pounds and would have made like $20 worth of bulk Lego, which would have been great. But like I said, we did okay. Here's sort of the hodgepodge bin of parts and pieces that I'm keeping. I don't have this rowboat came in like 1 or 2 sets or something. But yeah, this netting was kind of cool. This is a stand for the soccer players, so that's great. I have some of those Adidas minifigures, and they're really cool, but they're fragile because they have they're not printed. They have stickers where the printing would be on the chest. This is a very cool piece. This came out in like 1 or 2 sets, and there are people asking $20 just for this pirate flag on eBay, and people are getting it. So again, the $17 in Legos and this part right here will pay for the entire day, which is great. But yeah, this is all those stuff that I kind of keep. Like, I'm gonna make a poison ivy build, so I need like this log cabin stuff. But yeah, anyway, those are the parts we're keeping. So here's our first batch of minifigures. There's 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 minifigures. And they're all from like Aquanauts and just kind of common stuff from the mid to late 90s. These Time Cruiser guys are actually kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen those before. And we do have some broken parts and pieces here. This Darth Vader was a bummer. You can see, let me try and zoom in. Yeah, you can see it's like smashed right there, but we'll salvage the parts. This guy has a dent in his chest. And surprisingly, this little pink hat only came out in 1 poly bag, and it's like a $5 hat. So I don't know. I've never seen this jack before, shop jack, but it's kind of cool. And we got a little skeleton in a sarcophagus, which is neat. One thing people usually pass over is the Lego critters, the animals. And some of them are valuable, some of them aren't. Some of them are just kind of unique because they only came out in a couple sets. But out of this box that we bought, or this bag that we bought, we got a white shark, a gray shark, a crocodile, alligator guy, and these horses, which are cool because these particular horses only came out in about 3 sets. By the printing, the eye printing, and the reins and all that stuff. But they're about $5 a piece, which is kind of neat if you find them. So we also found a black stingray from an Aquanaut set. It was very cool to see that with the tail intact. Again, not super valuable, but just kind of neat to see. All right, so I went on in the intro about the tribal chief horse. Here it is. Very intricate detailing and very cool. It only came out in about 4 or 5 sets. Our native brave right here. Check out the face printing, man. Just very, very cool. Very ornate and intricate figures. I really like them. And then this tree stump, I was like, is that even a real Lego? But it is. Again, it came out in about 4 sets, and they sell them on eBay for about $10 just for this one little Lego piece. But very cool. Very happy to have it. It came with a little snake thing there, and you've got the bow and arrow. But yeah, very nice little display for the collection. So I think I'm going to keep this one. Always nice to find Star Wars minifigures in there, especially some of the originals. There's a Darth Maul head, an Obi-Wan Kenobi body, a battle droid body, but there was also a Luke Skywalker and a Biggs Darklighter from an X-Wing set, one of the earlier X-Wing sets. And you know, earlier Star Wars, they did their faces and hands and stuff in yellow, which kind of makes them unique. They went to more flesh color tones for the characters later. This was very, very nice to find. This is Anakin Skywalker, the first Anakin Skywalker from the Naboo Starfighter set. What makes him sort of unique is that he's got long legs. He didn't get short legs until about 2001, 2002 when they started coming out with Yoda, and they needed shorter legs, so Lego didn't make the part. But here we have the first ever Anakin Skywalker with the big legs. So he's an adult. He's a man. He's 40. And the last two figures are from the first ever Millennium Falcon set. It almost made me want to get up real early and go back to Goodwill and see if I could find the other minifigures from that set, because it's actually, the figures from that set are kind of expensive. This is C-3PO, nice back printing, but you can see it's not in gold, it's like in this pearl gold. Later iterations, of course, they made them in a gold, and you got more intricate molds and all that stuff. But here is really the best figure. This figure is about $20–25. It's the first ever Han Solo minifigure. You can tell because these legs are a light blue, and then the very next version of this, they made them dark blue. And then notice on this one, they didn't finish the holster on the side. So it looks like he has a strap going to his kneecap, and then a strap going across his shin with no holster. But yeah, very cool to find that figure. I think we'll hang on to this one and probably Anakin, but yeah, very, very interesting. All right, so when it's all said and done, we paid like $33 for the bag. We'll get about half of that back on the bulk Lego, but we did end up with about 33 minifigures plus the animals. So we're paying about 50 cents a minifigure, which is great considering some of these are worth a little bit of money. So all in all, a good day. You never really know what you're gonna get out of bag Legos from Goodwill. This time we hit a home run.